This is MP Cards and Games doing a video. Sorry about the hiatus that I had, but I'm doing videos again. This is about the emergency ban list, which I've already had a look at it, but I'll do a video of it anyway and explain my feedback and what I feel like could have been done better. I'm a little bit angry about this ban list just because uh, I don't think it was good enough in two reasons. But we have nothing forbidden, and also nothing came back. But Go Through the Vague Shadow got limited, like in the OCG, which was eventually going to come. But here's the big one, big two. Drone and Quick Fix got limited, so now you can't play Machine Dupe and Spirals, and Spirals is essentially as good as Zodiac with a banned Dryden, a banned Broad Bull, and a banned Barrage. Um, I might be underestimating Spirals a little bit, but I invested into the deck, and the best plays are with Drone and Quick Fix, and with only one each, it's very hard to see them. So I'm a bit peed off that they actually hit it this far, just because I invested a fair bit of money into this deck, and I usually don't invest too much into Yu-Gi-Oh! And I feel like maybe only Quick Fix should have been limited, and maybe Machine Dupe hit to like one or two. Or even Super Agent maybe hit, but like I wasn't expecting them to hit Drone and Quick Fix. I was more expecting maybe a Quick Fix hit to one, and maybe a Sleeper, maybe even Sleeper ban, but they didn't ban Sleeper. But I feel like it just like hit the deck too bad, in my opinion. I know like a lot of people hate them, but I would have liked to have seen this ban list maybe after my regionals that was on the 25th of December. I would have maybe liked to have seen it after that, because I did want to at least play it for a regionals. Like, I think it should have stayed for at least a month. Like, it really didn't even have a month to shine, in my opinion. Or or maybe even a bit more, maybe like month and a half. It felt too much like Pepe, and the problem about this ban list is it doesn't hit anything under Spirals, so we're going to have really good Pendulum Magician again, which I don't really like, and I don't want to play because I don't like how the deck runs myself. As Spirals, I didn't 100% like it, but I knew it was a good deck, and I wanted to test more out, and I like something that could make Trigate Wizard pretty easily, but now that Trigate Wizard's going to be worse, of course, because the Spiral's getting here. And, like, I understand a lot of people are rejoicing, and I understand they got incredible tops, and I do think they should, like, they did get hit. I do think they should have got hit, but maybe gave a little bit more time for the people who did invest in the deck not to get their full investment thrown in the bin, especially because Zoo, I hated versing that tier 0 deck, and they had like almost half a year. But yet, a deck that I invest in, of course, like Dinosaurs, they have to hit it. Which, I know I'm sounding a bit salty here, but I feel like because they let Zoo have so long of a run, I think they should have let Spirals maybe have like at least another month. But at least Konami did it quickly. But I feel like this ban list is also bad, not just because Spirals to most people would have been a good hit, so I'm not going to complain any further about that, but I think they should have limited and unlimited other cards as well, which I think is the reason why this ban list isn't that good. Set rotation. It was good in Spirals, and it was good against Struggling Battle, but I had a few copies of this card, but I never really minded. I don't really mind this getting limited because I never really liked playing it that much. But yeah, there's nothing else that got hit or anything. I'm a bit outraged, not just because the Spiral thing and I invested in, but I'm more annoyed that they still didn't bring back like anything else or hit anything else. I think they should have brought back Evil Swarm Exciton Knight since we got that reprint, and they've had two ban lists to check it out, and now that we've had Struggling Battle, which is even better of a card, I don't know why the hell we haven't gotten Evil Swarm Exciton Knight back. And then, like, even other stuff, like, I know Elemental Hero players would say bring back my Stratos, which I don't really care for that much, but that would have made a bit more of a better ban list. What else could have come back? There's a lot of things on this list, like, even Magical Scientists could come back thanks to Lynx now. And maybe not Lavalval Chain, but it would have been interesting to see Lavalval Chain. But there's quite a lot of cards that I feel like could have come back. We could have got Heavy Storm back, really. We could have got Heavy Storm back, which I feel like should come back, but of course we don't get Heavy Storm back, we just get everything else banned. Also Super Poly, for those people who like Super Poly, that could have come back to make a better ban list. Like, I don't always like complaining about the ban list, but I felt this ban list was I know it's similar to an emergency ban list, but they didn't count it as an emergency ban list, so I felt this was very badly done. It did hit the best deck, but now, what next? Pendulum Magicians is just going to be the best deck, and everyone's just going to hate that, and then there'll be a few decks under it that can fight against it, but it'll still be very annoying to fight against, so why didn't they hit a bit of Pendulum, a bit of Winwitch, a bit of ABC? Like, they want to hit the best deck. Now the deck under it is now the best deck, or the best two decks. Also, there's other cards on the limited list they could have just brought back. Like, they could have brought back Book of Moon. I think Book of Moon should go to 3. Seriously, I think it should have gone to 3 thanks to Lynx. And especially with this ban list, it should have just gone to 3. Even Dark Hole, I didn't like last ban list how it got hit to 1 when it was good, but it wasn't really the best card. Now they're struggling battle as well, so I think that should have maybe gone back to 2. Anything like Upstart maybe to 2, but like, I'm not going to complain about that too much. They could have brought BLS back to 3. The OCG had it at 3 and it's not doing much. Brain Control to 3. With its errata, it should have just gone to 3 on this ban list. Thunder King Raya to 3. Mathematician, they're not doing heaps and heaps in the game. Even Card Trooper, so we can have a decent machine dupe target now that Spyral's just got obliterated. So, yeah, I am a bit salty, but I've also told you a few ways that they could have done the ban list better. I'm not saying I hate the ban list. Like, I knew Gofu would have to get limited eventually. I know these two, but I wish it would have been maybe a bit more time, and I guess I won't have to play Spirals now, and I can play like another deck, but now I've just got to find another deck I actually want to play, and I've got to get rid of all that stuff that I spent money on. Set rotation, but I feel like this ban list was just too small and didn't do enough. Like, I know it's an emergency ban list, and yeah, it hurt Spirals, but now we'll just be in the same format we were in a few weeks ago, essentially. And they don't call it an emergency ban list, and we won't get another ban list no sooner than January, so now we won't get any of the stuff we've been wanting back any sooner. And I liked how they were starting to bring stuff back every like ban list or few, but I don't like now how they didn't bring anything back or even hit any of the decks lower, because there is going to be another problem. It's not all going to be solved by it getting that one deck gets hit. Again, the ones lower than it will be the best. So, this is MP Cards and Games signing out. This is MP Cards and Games. With the ban list, because Spirals got hit, we're going to cut our master plan. We won't need it anymore. Yeah, I feel like the ban list was a little bit unfair on Spirals, but you already saw that by my thing. Oh, it was first edition as well. Well, again, I don't need it anymore. I would cut the rest of my spiral deck, but I'm hoping to trade that. And also just cutting heaps of cardboard would get a bit annoying. But yeah, I'm cutting the master plan because I'm so enraged. I'm not acting like it, but I was pretty peeved off this morning about how quickly it got hit. Like, I wouldn't have minded emergency ban list, like I said, if it was any later, but it was just stupidly done. It was so stupidly done. MP Cards and Games signing out. MP Cards and Games signing out.